Hello there, today I'm going to unbox this. This is the ESEE Cleaver. I've been waiting for this for a little while. This was my Father's Day present in this house. When an occasion is coming up, we use it as justification to get ourselves something nice. So that is what I did. But is this going to be nice or incredibly silly? I'm hoping it's a bit of both, to be honest. So let's go down to tabletop and I'll be opening this new cleaver with this other cleaver. So it's a day of cleavers. Let's get into it. I got this cleaver from Knife Centre. Knife Centre have very good service in my opinion, and they've got pretty decent Australian shipping rates. I always pay that little bit more for the quicker shipping though, because I am an impatient little bugger. So this is a collaboration with this company called Expat Knives. I don't know anything about that company, so I'll probably do some research before I do the review. It's quite a heavy old box here. It's definitely full of cleaver, that's for sure. So Expat Knives and ESEE knives. And I reckon this is a sleeve. Yes, it is. Take off the sleeve of Wizard. And, okay. Classic, wow, it's heavy. Classic ESEE, very simple packaging. A few little extra things. That's the that's the bit of steel they've cut out. I'll show you that in a sec. You get this challenge coin. I don't know what these things are all about. I think they're a collecting thing. If you know what these are for, if these are for anything or if these are worth anything, let me know. And just your standard ESEE things about ESEE and the card and all that sort of business. Distress signals if you're ever stuck somewhere with your cleaver. Tell you what, if you're stuck somewhere with just this cleaver, I would dare say you probably are in some distress. Wow, that's heavy. Let's have a look. Plop. So let's use this pocket knife here to open the packaging. Wow. There you go. Let's zoom in a bit there. Oh, another ESEE card. Handy. Or is it? I don't know. So let's take off the pretty nice looking leather sheath with I think it's retained obviously just by probably just putting it in a backpack, to be honest, but I guess you could probably put your belt through here and carry it scout style and probably pull your pants down given the weight of the thing. Let's see the weight in the sheath. That's what these scales are here for. Zero there, so it is 816 grams in comparison to a Leatherman Surge, which is 347 grams, and a Cold Steel American Lawman, which is 117 grams, and perhaps most prudently, this other cleaver, which is 279 grams. So the comparison is probably going to be slightly skewed. And let's just weigh an axe as well. This is a Grantsford outdoor axe. It's hard to, there you go, it's all on the scale, 588 grams. And the Falcon Ibn A1 in its sheath is 391 grams. So just to refresh your memory, this weighs 816 grams. And that is the cleaver, weighing in at 734 grams when not in its sheath. Bang. So that is it, and that is it next to another cleaver. Quite different, I suppose. Quite brick-like and very, very overbuilt and intense. So what have we got here? We've got some G10 handles. We've got a big acid-washed 1095 steel blade, which, let's have a paper cut test there. Which is like working sharp, you know. Like a ragged sharp edge on it, which, I don't know, is that good or is that bad on a tactical cleaver? Is there a precedent? I don't know. So that is it next to a normal cleaver. Let's look at them spine thicknesses. There we are. Ridiculous. So this, I can't quite state enough how how heavy and smatchet like this is. It's heavier than an axe. That's interesting. I wonder which would chop better. Chop wood better anyway. I'm sure this would chop bone better, maybe. So you get a lot more edge, but it's how they use that edge really, isn't it? Where would the sweet spot be? I guess the whole thing could be a sweet spot, maybe down here. Very interesting. The handle is obviously full tang. Got a lanyard there, which may be necessary. And this is what I was talking about. The other thing, this little state map there. I don't know my US states. I don't live in the US, so I assume it's the states that the expat knife is made. I'm sure I will be told what it is in the comments, by all means. And so they give you this little piece of steel that came out of mirror. That's kind of cool. See? Yep. Just show you that again. Wowie. So you can see there it's not a painted finish, it's just the steel has been treated with an acid wash, which should reduce the rustability of the steel. That's right, I said rustability. And the G10 handles feel pretty grippy. They're about on the same level as like this cold steel American Lawman G10. It's in about medium, not completely shredding. You've got some jimping on there for choking up and doing finer work, and yes, this is already feeling like it's a silly thing rather than a serious thing, but I guess that can wait to the review before I commentate any more on it. I haven't actually used it yet, so we shall see. What else can I think to say about it right now after the unbox? Yeah, pretty decent factory edge. Very sharp. I'm sure it could do some horrendous damage to something if you hit it full pelt. It's made in America. This is number 0039. Is that the 39th one that was made? I don't know. I did order and get put on a waiting list, so Knife Centre must have sold out their first batch, and then I got sent this one as soon as they came from ESEE, which was not too bad, pretty quick. ESEE CL1 is the code, Expat Knives is the design house, I guess, and I'll just show it next to something else that you might use in the woods, which is a big survival knife. So it's got about the same amount of blade as the big survival knife, but just so much more weight in it. So yeah, I used to use a Ontario SP8 machete, which was kind of like this-ish, but the blade was probably in about that deep and a bit longer. I used to use that to split my firewood when I used to have a wood fire and like to make the kindling, and that was a pretty good thing. It was about the same thickness as well, but it was nowhere near as heavy as this. That is just crazy heavy. It's really hard to overstate how heavy it is. Anyway, that is all. You can take the handle scales off using just a hex driver. I guess all that's left is to take it out and test it, which I'll do in the coming few days, and I'll do a review of it, comparing it to a standard cleaver about how it does cleaver jobs, probably next to a knife and an axe as well, and how it does chopping jobs. Dumbest thing ever, coolest thing ever. Yeah, it might be a little bit of both, so stay tuned and we'll get the review done as soon as I can. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.